Hello students, here we begin with the second part of our story Letter to God. As we ended our first part, that Lencho was very sad in his heart because all his corns were fully destroyed because of the fall of hailstones. So we start with the second part of the story, Lencho's hope in God. So now Lencho was having only one hope, and that was from God to come out of that difficult situation. In that solitary house, there was one single hope, and that was from God. Solitary house means a lone house. When we started the story, at that time it came that Lencho's house was situated on the crest of a low hill, and it was the only house which was in that valley. So for that it's mentioned over here as solitary house. There was one single hope. So for that family, there was only one single hope left for them, and that was from God. Don't be upset. Remember, no one dies of hunger. So over here we can see Lencho is remembering, that is from his inner voice which is talking to him, that no person dies of hunger. We can just assume that these can be the statements which he must have heard in his childhood from his parents, that because in this situation also he and his family was not having anything to eat because all their corn was destroyed. So for that he is thinking that no one dies of hunger. Whole night he thought of one hope. So that whole night Lencho was thinking about that one hope which he could get from God. Lencho's decision to write a letter. So over here Lencho takes a decision to write a letter to God and ask help. Even though Lencho was an ox of man, still he knew to write. Ox of man means a farmer. Lencho was a farmer, but he knew to write. At daybreak, he writes a letter addressing to God. Daybreak means in the morning. So whole night he couldn't sleep. So the moment the morning started, he writes a letter addressing to God. Addressing to God means to God he wrote a letter. In the letter, he demanded for 100 pesos to sow his field again and for his family to survive. So Lencho demanded for 100 pesos. He asked for 100 pesos. Pesos is a currency, to sow his field again, because when all his corn was destroyed, he couldn't get any returns from it. That is, any income from it. So he was not having any money left over to do the next harvesting, next sowing of the seed for the corns. So for that he wanted money, and the other reason was for his family to survive, means for his family to eat, because without any corn his family also was not having anything to eat. So for these two reasons Lencho demanded for 100 pesos from God. The postman laughs, seeing the letter as it was written to God, and showed it to his boss, who is the postmaster. So when Lencho wrote the letter, he took it to the post office and gave it to the postman. So the moment postman sees the letter, he started laughing because it was addressing to God, and he was seeing such a type of letter for the first time. So he took the letter and showed it to the boss who is the postmaster. The helpful postmaster. Over here we can see a good characteristics of the postmaster. He was very helpful. The postmaster, a fat and amiable person, also started laughing seeing the letter, as never in his career he had known that address. The postmaster, fat and amiable. Here we can see a characteristic of postmaster is given, fat, that is his physique, which was told that he was fat, and amiable. Amiable means he was a friendly person. Also started laughing seeing the letter, because the letter was addressing to God. So for that, when the postman handed the letter to the postmaster, he also started laughing seeing it. As in his career he had never known that address, because in his career he had never got a letter which was written to God. It was the first time. The postmaster wishes to have the same faith in God like Lencho. So the postmaster also had a desire that Lencho's faith was too strong in God. So same faith he also expected that he also should have the same faith like Lencho in God. As the postmaster did not want to shake his faith, he decided to answer Lencho's letter. So over here, Lencho, it's a story of Lencho that he is having faith in God. He is writing a letter to God, but in a regular sense, in a real sense, people usually don't do such type of things when they are in difficulty. But Lencho had written a letter to God, so the postmaster thinks of answering the letter which was written to God. So for that, he did not want to shake his faith. Shake his faith means because he had written letter to God, he was not going to get any answer. So if he will not get any answer, all his faith will be lost from God. So for that, the postmaster thinks of answering the letter in place of God. The postmaster asked money from his employees and he gave part of his salary, and his other friends also gave money for Lencho. So the postmaster asked money from his employees. So in that post office, the other employees who were working, the postmaster asked them also to help and give some money for this farmer, and he gave part of his salary. The postmaster gave part of his salary. Part means some of his salary, the salary which he was getting for his work. So from that, some part of it he gave as a help for Lencho and his other friends. So this postmaster asked help from his other friends also who were not working in the post office, and also gave money for Lencho. So all these people helped by giving money to Lencho so that he can come out of this difficulty. But they couldn't collect 100 pesos. It was only a little more than half. So over here, when Lencho had written the letter to God, he had demanded for 100 pesos. But even if the postmaster had collected money from his employees, he also gave a part of his salary, and he asked money from his other friends also, but he could collect only a little more than half. Little more than half means we can consider it as more than 50 pesos he had tried to collect. The postmaster puts the collected money in an envelope with the signature God. So after collecting this money which he had done from his employees, from his part of salary and from his friends, he collected it and he kept it in an envelope, and he wrote again as God, so that Lencho should not come to know that this is the collection which is done by the people who are working in the post office. He should know that this is the money which he has received from God. So now we begin with the third part of the story. Lencho's reply for the letter. So Lencho had written the letter to God and he receives a reply. And we all know that reply he had not received from God. It was the reply which the postmaster had done so that he can't shake the faith which he was having in God. Lencho reaches the post office to ask if there was a letter for him. So as we read the story, it's mentioned that the following Sunday comes. At that time, he goes to the post office to ask whether there is any reply letter which he has received in his name. The postman handed the letter and the postmaster sat in his office to look at Lencho's reaction. So this all collection was done by the postmaster. So he was sitting in his office and he was not seen to Lencho, but he just wanted to see at Lencho's reaction, that how he is reacting seeing the money which he has received from God. So the postman comes forward and he gives the letter to Lencho. Lencho doesn't show a slightest surprise, but he became angry. So we can see over here Lencho is having too much faith that he is surely going to get some reply from God. So for that we can see he is not showing a slightest surprise that God has given him a reply for the letter which he had written. But he became angry. So in the other place we can see that Lencho is becoming angry seeing the letter which came in reply. Lencho had full faith in God, but God cannot send him less money than he expected. So Lencho had expected for 100 pesos, but he got less money than 100 pesos, which was kept in the envelope. So for that he had full faith in God that God cannot send him less money. He was having full faith that whatever I demanded from God, God is going to give me that whole money what I expected from God. Lencho writes a second letter to God. So for the less money which he had received, so for that Lencho thinks of writing a second letter to God. Immediately Lencho goes at the public writing table and writes another table. In most of the post offices we can see for writing a table is kept. So Lencho immediately goes over there at the writing table and writes another letter to God. The moment Lencho's letter fell in the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it, in which it was written that only 70 pesos reached, send me the rest. So all these reactions, getting angry. So this postmaster was sitting in his office and noticing all these things. Lencho going and writing something. So the moment Lencho wrote the letter and kept it in the mailbox, so after that the postmaster went and took the letter from the mailbox and he wanted to read that what Lencho has written in his letter. So it was written that the money which he has received, that is less, because he asked for 100 pesos and he had received only 70 pesos. So for that he is asking to God to send him the rest of the money. Lencho also mentions in his letter not to send through the mail, as the post office employees were a bunch of crooks. So we can see over here he is mentioning the word as bunch of crooks. Crooks means insincere people, dishonest people. So for that Lencho is having a thinking that because the money came through this post office, through this mail, they must have done some cheating. They must have taken the remaining 30 pesos which God had given him. So for that he also mentioned in the letter that not to send through that particular mail, because all those post office employees were a bunch of crooks. But Lencho was not knowing that those 70 pesos also were given by those employees only who were working in that post office, and it was not given by God. Here the story ends. Lencho's faith in God is good. Lencho is having too much faith in God, which is not good. For Lencho, if the postman had not done the contribution, then he would have not got the 70 pesos also. During such situation, a person should know to fight and overcome himself from it, but this quality couldn't be seen in Lencho. So here we end with the story. I hope students you understood the story.